the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Checking out the Spurs, they seem to be tapping into their full potential more and more as the season moves along. I think lately, we're seeing a more accurate picture of who this team really is than we saw in the early part of the season. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Grizzlies come into town for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
Yeah, and guys, it's difficult with the job that's ahead of them. Anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, 2 grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. 2 teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old-school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Rab is out there with Green. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Conley. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. Now Anderson, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. To the inside, Green. It's tipped. Middleton against Anderson. Here's DeRozan. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. DeRozan's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs. Brooks kicks to Rab. Back to Brooks. And there's the pass to Rab. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Conley. No good with the triple. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Spurs. Launches it. The shot missing. Conley against Bledsoe. It's Brooks on the wing. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bledsoe finds Middleton. Here's Bertans, guarded by Green. Back to Middleton. Clock at 4. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. DeRozan against Brooks. Ball's knocked loose. And it's bad missing there.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Here's Bledsoe. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see. And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Bledsoe. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Dishes it to DeRozan. Over Brooks. DeRozan's shot is off.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Outside Conley. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Anderson outside. Here's Rab. And no good. Trying to use the glass. San Antonio leading by 7. Inside. Bertans, the pass to Bledsoe. Gasol kicks to DeRozan. Back to Gasol. Fades and shoots. Basket counts. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the mid-range jumper, one of Gasol's favorite and most consistent shots.
Brooks finds Green. Back to Brooks. Pass to Conley. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. On defense, San Antonio. Outside Conley. Pass to Rab. 6 to shoot. And Anderson has it in the corner. Over Middleton.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Bledsoe. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
San Antonio on defense. 11-point game. Anderson against Middleton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Middleton. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Down low. Rab, the pass to Anderson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Looking for their first basket of the game. Brooks up on top. DeRozan defending. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 11. Steps back and fires. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 6 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Rabb kicks to Conley. Sinks the triple. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Mike Conley's so quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as soon as he touches the ball.
Pass to Bledsoe. Down low. Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio on defense. Conley surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Brooks against DeRozan. The pass to Bertans. Over Green. Bertans can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Smitty, it's amazing since Popovich took over the Spurs, they've missed the playoffs only one time under his tenure.
Yeah, in his first season, they won only 20 games. But then the big consolation prize, they got the #1 overall pick, which became, guess who? Tim Duncan.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He's off on the first. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
Good on the second free throw. Steve, while he was interim head coach last season, J.B. Bickerstaff certainly won over the players' approval.
Marc Gasol said he's done a tremendous job with the tools he was given and with what he was allowed to do. Mike Conley simply stated he deserves this job. The Grizzlies brass was impressed enough that they didn't conduct a coaching search. No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Bellinelli dishes to Murray. Back to Bellinelli. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler? And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Kicks to Middleton, launches it, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. Pass to Rabb. Back to Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton. And Dillon Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
And that one falls for Brooks.
What I like about Dylan Brooks, the maturity. Physically, he came in NBA ready, and he already played a lot of important minutes for a great college team.
Walker's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Grizzlies also making a change. Caspy's checked in. And so he hits both. Well, Steve, with Dylan Brooks, a second-round pick, his rookie season was a tremendous success.
I agree. He shot the ball well, contributed on both ends of the floor. Really good rotational player, still with a tremendous upside.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bellinelli with the three. Headshot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
That free throw good from Harrison. And so he hits both. Murray with it. Caspy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's the steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass? And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Memphis shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Brooks. Steve, you played with 6 different NBA teams. What's the best way to earn the respect of new teammates, for instance, in the case of you with the 6 different teams you played on?
I think, Kevin, being yourself in all situations. You come in and you do what we used to call the obvious. You play extremely hard. You're a good teammate. And obviously being on time, and you don't be one of those players that deviates from the system. Come in and follow the game plan and don't try to go outside the game plan, and just be reliable and be disciplined.
Good perspective. Here's Harrison. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. 4 on the clock. Nobody near Parsons. No good on the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Leading by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
Well, that's putting it mildly. They were in total disarray. I have no idea where their heads were that night.
Here is Caspy, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Rab. Here's Harrison. Memphis moving that ball around. Caspy with the bucket.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
San Antonio leading by 5, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. Harrison passes to Rab. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Passes it to Caspy. Here's the floater. Bellinelli pulls it in.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge. Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Harrison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Well, you look at Bellinelli. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
That free throw good from Harrison. Mills, he's checked in for Walker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Spurs leading by 5. There's the feed to Pirtle. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Free throw good, Murray. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Harrison kicks to Caspi. Back to Harrison. Parsons for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Mills looking it over. And the pass to Murray. The dish to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Mills passes to Murray. Over Harrison. No good there off the double clutch. And here is Brooks. Good. Harrison's got 6.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He was one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Murray out there with Mills. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Bertinason at the four-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3, and following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Parsons might be slight of frame, but he still knows how to take a hit and finish.
Now here's Murray. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Here's Rab, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And checking out the numbers here for Harrison. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And Bellinelli kicks to Poeltl. Spurs working the ball around now. Mills can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Harrison passes to Rab. Here's Brooks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside DeRozan. He kicks to Gasol. Pass to Mills. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Harrison. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mills. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Spurs lead by 2. Outside, Green. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Murray. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Harrison kicks to Brooks. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 now.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Brooks. The shot's good. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 28-point game against Toronto.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Shot clock at 5. It's good.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green finds Brooks. Nice D from DeRozan.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
The pass to Mills. Outside Gasol. DeRozan against Brooks. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Pass to Harrison. And it's Anderson atop the key. Brooks against Murray. A baseline J. Brooks misses. Spurs leading by 4. Now Mills. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Murray dishes to Mills. Off target from three-point range.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Out to Brooks. Harrison scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gasol. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 5th in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Conley gets the bucket.
A very capable shooter from long range. The threat of Conley's quickness gives him space to get it off.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Back to Bledsoe. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court. Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Brooks kicks to Conley. Poked away, stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Finished off the break. Bledsoe's got 8 points.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Middleton against Brooks. Poke loose. And Middleton with the block. And he recovers it. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket for Marshawn Brooks. Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Green against Gasol. Pass to Purtle. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Green deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Feeds to DeRozan. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Conley kicks to Anderson. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Anderson. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bledsoe, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Conley kicks to Brooks. Back to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Caspian for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Spurs leading by 7. DeRozan passes to Walker. And Middleton kicks to DeRozan. Gasol against Green. DeRozan. That's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Conley left side. Parsons for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Gasol. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
The Grizzlies had been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
Bertans, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Walker kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Memphis.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star. Nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
The third player drafted back in 2001, Pau Gasol, one of the most versatile bigs over the last decade.
Now here's Parsons. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Parsons got 7 points for the quarter.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Conley against Bledsoe. And Walker kicks to Gasol. The shot from the low post is good. Gasol's got 5.
Tall with a terrific skill set. Gasol remains one of our better scorers inside.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Fourth, Michael Conley.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Walker. The pass to Gasol. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And there's the feed to Conley. Brooks outside. Here is Caspi. DeRozan defending. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Caspi.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. Bledsoe left side. For 3. He can't hit that time. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
We played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. Seemingly flawless as the game got underway, they were knocking down shots and playing tough defense as they went on a 13-0 run. Once they got on the scoreboard, they were relentless at staying out in front, never once letting the lead change hands. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
A grand view of the well-attended Alamo on a beautiful night as we welcome you back to San Antonio. It is definitely worth the visit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Rab. Brooks is out there with Conley. Then it's JaMychal Green, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. Middleton looking it over. Bledsoe finds DeRozan. Now Gasol. Pass to Bertans. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Mark. He's more emotional, more direct. And Mark said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Outside Conley. It's Brooks on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Bledsoe passes to DeRozan. Over Conley. Off the left rim and out. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks outside. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Gasol. Here's Bertans. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Now here's Conley. He's got 13. And here's Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bledsoe against Conley. Bledsoe outside. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Eric Bledsoe. And Memphis also making a switch. Andrew Harrison's checked in for Marshawn Brooks. Here's Middleton. It's deflected. They recover it. Gasol's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Conley. Passes it to Harrison. Green kicks to Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Middleton up top. Defended by Anderson. Murray the pass to Middleton. Out to the wing. Left side Gasol. Off target from the wing.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Conley against Murray. Conley kicks to Harrison. Green left side. Conley with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. Now the pass to Middleton. Left side Gasol. Inside, here's Bertans. Green with the block.
One of JaMychal's strengths is his shot blocking. Whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he gets up quickly.
Conley for 3. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Gasol. Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Middleton's got 7 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Anderson against Middleton. Pass to Harrison. Conley left side. Here's the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so good for so long. Conley still with no all-star appearances, Steve. That's hard to believe.
It is. It's a shame. Lots of competition at that point guard spot. People recognize the ability, but he continues to lose the numbers game.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Pau Gasol. Conley kicks to Green. Misses the three. Spurs leading by 4. To the middle. Middleton can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Harrison. That's tipped, and he recovers it. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Harrison in the corner. He dishes it to Conley. Kicks it to Anderson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Davis Bertans. Memphis also making some changes. Parsons checked in for Yvonne Rabb. And Brooks subbed in for Kyle Anderson. Outside Conley. Shot from the wing. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brooks dishes to Conley. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Caspi, he's checked in for Green. It's Brooks on the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Parsons for 3. It's good from long range. Parsons got 10 points.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working. Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's not shy around the rim. Chandler Parsons with the length to work inside.
Murray surveying the D. Back to Bellinelli. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Pirtle.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Conley finds Parsons. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 15.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
Murray, the pass to Mills. Back to Murray. Passes it to Mills, and they call an illegal screen here. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding guards of the last 10 games. Michael Conley is 3rd.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And this is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it. He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Bellinelli. To the middle. Middleton somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Middleton's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Parsons on the wing. And finished off by Parsons.
And when Chandler Parsons gets it going, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down. Everything is working.
Bellinelli against Brooks. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Over Caspi. Mills can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brooks against Middleton. From the arc. Conley's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Murray dishes to Pirtle. Here's Mills. Feeds it to Middleton. Pass to Pirtle. Murray outside. Pirtle kicks to Bellinelli. Second chance shot. It's blocked. Brooks outside. Out to Conley. Parsons outside. Brooks right side. He feeds it to Casper. They double team Conley. Here's Parsons. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks against Bellinelli. Here's Mills. Back to Murray for the lead. That shot off. Memphis leading.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
Caspi finds Parsons. Buries it from 3-point range. Parsons got 15 points here in the second half.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mills with it. Middleton outside. Over Parsons. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Middleton.
Oh, what a move. Came out of the spin cycle there, stopped and popped. Impressive.
Proving he's not just a scorer. Patty's getting after it on the defensive end, disrupting the shooter's rhythm.
Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Spurs trail by 3. DeRozan out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Walker in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's DeRozan. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
From 13, Conley's shot is off.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
DeRozan passes to Middleton. Back to DeRozan to take the lead. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And Parsons gets it to go.
Great job there to shield off the defenders and finish inside.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. The feed to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Three-pointer, Brooks. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shot's good by Walker.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Conley kicks to Ram. Back to Conley. Down low, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Lonnie Walker. 2 shots.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he can't get the first one. And the Spurs with some changes. Gasol comes in for Pirtle. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Chris Middleton. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And the second free throw, good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Brooks against Walker. Brooks right side. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. DeRozan finds Walker. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. To the inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Brooks. Conley's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And if you're the defense, you have to do a better job against Mike Conley. You can't let him get these inside looks.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The fadeaway. Not enough on that one as it misses.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Pass to Rab. Dishes to Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brooks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Right side, DeRozan. Over Anderson. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's on a roll. Can't let DeRozan get into rhythm. He will torch you all night.
Inside. Here's Rab, defended by Gasol. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Now here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Passes to DeRozan. With some arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Brooks. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Walker. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots a fader. It's good. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well we got the point across.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one misses.
Mike Conley is an effective two-way player. He's masterful at running the offense for you, and he is a big-time defender at that point guard position.
He hits the second from the line.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game, and he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Right side, DeRozan over Brooks. And that one goes long.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Spurs trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gasol passes to Bertens. That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Bledsoe kicks to Bertans. The pass to Bledsoe. To the middle. From 13, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe against Conley. Outside, Green. Pass to Anderson. That one doesn't go. Walker with some nice D. To the paint. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Chris Middleton's checked in for Walker.
Chris Middleton.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks against DeRozan. Brooks kicks to Anderson. Now here's Conley. D right on him. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Spurs trail by 6. To the inside. DeRozan dishes to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Bertans. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Conley kicks to Anderson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Middleton. And Bledsoe, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Left side Anderson. The tray. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. Spurs trail by 4. And here's Bledsoe. Inside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Here's Bertans. Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's DeRozan missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now Conley. Pass to Rab. And another turnover here by Memphis. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Here's Bertans. Outside for Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. But they'll get another chance. Middleton outside. And the pass to Gasol. And here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
Conley kicks to Rab. Middleton against Anderson. Pass to Conley. There's the 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Now here is Conley. Over Murray. Bertans grabs the board.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
That gives them the lead. That's 28 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Brooks finds Green. Back to Brooks. Pass to Conley. This one for 3. Another miss by Conley.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Now here's Murray. Back to Gasol. uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And he was the right guy to get the ball to. Pau Gasol, a steady hand as the game heats up.
The drive by Brooks. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. That one's off, still out of sync. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Rab. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I'm not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. Middleton the pass to Bertans. Second shot opportunity. It's in! Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Brooks against DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Murray. Brooks with no one around. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Seven seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
Brooks from outside. The shot comes out. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.